Good morning, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is February 13th, 2025. And I want to share an update with you guys. I have a couple things I need to share with you today. The first thing is that as we are watching the ultimatum given by Donald Trump that if all the hostages are not returned by Saturday, all hell will break out. Saturday at 12 noon, okay, it's, February 15th. And so there's an answer now from Hamas. This is just updated today, the Times of Israel. Hamas says it will release hostages as planned. PM's office implies gaps remain over deal. Now, when they say that they're going to return hostages as planned, that means they're going to release 3 hostages. Okay, 3 hostages. They had been doing this in increments of, as Donald Trump said, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. Well, they're going to continue with their plan to release 3 hostages on Saturday, not 9 or not all of them, as Donald Trump said. If they do not return all of the hostages, all hell will break loose. So they're not going to fulfill Donald Trump's wish. And so we're going to have to see what is going to be planned here for Saturday. All of this after I had shared this update about the Trump ultimatum, about Hamas's response saying that Trump's threats have no value, after sharing that Benjamin Netanyahu also reiterated the ultimatum of Donald Trump that all the hostages need to be returned by Saturday or the war will continue. The ceasefire will be broken and they will go back to destroying Gaza. And we had been talking about the calm before the storm. You'll find out. What does all hell will break out? You'll find out, and how to connect these two being connected, because this is the calm before the storm. You'll find out. All hell will break out. You'll find out. October 5th, 2017 to February 15th, 2025. 2,690 days. In Hebrew is trumpet, and in Greek is catastrophe, to overturn, to overthrow, or to destroy. Okay. We'd also connected that on the Orthodox calendar, February 15th is the day of the presentation of Jesus at the temple. This is 40 days after Orthodox Christmas. So on the Orthodox calendar, in the Russian calendar, as Putin had said, that there will be nuclear war before Christmas. Well, this is still Christmas. According to Russia, this is the end of the Christmas season on the Orthodox calendar. The presentation of Jesus at the temple. Now, in the Bible, the presentation of Jesus in the temple where Simeon was revealed. It was revealed to Simeon that he would not taste death until he saw the Lord's Christ. And so Simeon came in and prophesied over the baby Jesus, and he said, now I can go home in peace because my eyes have seen the glory. My eyes have seen the coming of the Messiah. And so all of this is connected to February 15th, and then we have the information about Donald Trump, who was at the Caesars Superdome on Sunday. We had already made connections with Trump being connected to Caesar. And then on Sunday, February 9th, after he left the Caesars Superdome, he canceled the penny. Show me a penny. Whose inscription do you have on it? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Give unto God what is God's. And once again, the penny, Donald Trump connected to Caesar. There is one other thing about this that comes into play, is the fact that both Abraham Lincoln and Caesar were both assassinated. Okay? Now, I think Lincoln was assassinated in April, and Caesar was assassinated on March 15th. So that may be something that connects this whole thing as well. Not just the fact that it's Caesar, but now it's connected to the penny, Abraham Lincoln. Both of those were assassinated. Okay, but here is the information that I need to share with you today. This is the most important information, and this is the reason for this video that I'm doing, to pull all of this together, because I don't want to just repeat what I've already shared. I saw this today on the Drudge report. The Purge. Musk hits delete. The Purge. Okay. Now, I had seen something a day or two ago. I think it was yesterday, as I was looking at this whole February 15th situation. It's not only the day of the presentation of the Lord on the Orthodox calendar. It connects with Valentine's Day, which really in history is Lupercalia. Lupercalia was celebrated on February 15th. Okay, well, this is what connected this whole thing, and why I'm giving you this video is because this whole idea of the purge, it's actually connected to Lupercalia. That's the actual meaning of Lupercalia, and connected to the date of February 15th is the purge. Okay, so on the Drudge report today, this is the headline: the purge. Okay, we're in February now. We're 2 days away from this big deadline. And this is what I found yesterday. Okay, this is what I found yesterday. And the reason I'm connecting this Lupercalia to this Drudge report headline, because both of them have to do with the purge. Lupercalia. Lupercalia, also known as Lupercal, was a pastoral festival of ancient Rome observed annually on February 15th to purify the city, promoting health and fertility. Lupercalia was also known as Dies Februatus, after the purification instruments called Februa, the basis for the month named Februarius. Okay, Februarius connects with purification. Okay, name. The festival was originally known as Februa. Lupercalia was originally known as Februa, which means purifications or purgings. After the Februum, which was used on the day, it was also known as Februatis, and gave its name variously as epithet to Juno Februalis, Februlis, or Februata in her role as patron deity of that month, to a supposed purification deity called Februs, and to February, mensis Februarius, the month during which the festival occurred. Ovid connects February to Etruscan, to an Etruscan word for purging. Okay, Ovid connects February to an Etruscan word for purging. The name Lupercalia was believed in antiquity to evince some connection with the ancient Greek festival of the Arcadian Lycaea, a wolf festival, ancient Greek Lycus, Latin Lupus, and the worship of Lycaean Pan, assumed to be a Greek equivalent to Faunus, as instituted by Evander. Justin described a cult image of the Lycaean god, whom the Greeks call Pan, and the Romans Lupercus, as nude, save for a goatskin girdle. Okay, well, all of this is just, maybe over everybody's head as far as how this means anything right now. Okay, but there is one thing that connects all of this to February. Okay, February was the day that Obama released his portrait. Okay, so the god Pan was known to have these weird disfigured feet. Okay, and one of the things we can notice about the Obama portrait, not only does he have an extra finger here, okay, he's shown to have 6 fingers on his left hand. Okay. And phalange, remember the other day we were talking about the connection to Leave the World Behind, how it's connected to the last episode of Friends. And the last episode of Friends has a plane incident, and it's connected to the left phalange, and phalange means finger. Okay, well, Obama in this picture here has an extra finger tucked under there. That's the extra finger there. Okay, so you have a problem with the left phalange. But then this foot here, see how his foot comes down and his foot is off? It's off. This shoe is off center. This is not correct, okay? And it's this foot on the pan god that is the same disfigurement. Okay? So Obama in the garden in February, the pan god with the left phalange, the name Lupercalia was believed in antiquity to evince some connection with the ancient Greek festival of the Arcadian Lycaea, a wolf festival, and the worship of Lycaean Pan, assumed to be a Greek equivalent to Faunus as instituted by Evander. Justin describes a cult image of the Lycaean god, whom the Greeks call Pan and the Romans Lupercus, as nude save for a goat skin girdle. Okay. Well, anyway, Lupercalia is connected to February. February is connected to purging. Purging is connected to the god Pan. Obama's photo was revealed in February. The 6-figured Pan god, serpent in the garden, February, and all of this connected to Lupercalia, and February 15th, all hell will break out if Hamas does not return all of the hostages by Saturday at 12 noon. Okay? I do want to do a message about noon in the Bible. I will have to wait and do that at another time. We're on our way right now out to work. We have 5 missionaries here, and I have to keep them busy. We have to do some projects today, and so I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to go to work, and then we have cell group tonight. Maybe in the afternoon I have time to do something else to get another message out to you guys. I do want to share about the importance of noon, because all of this is looking at noon on Saturday for all hell to break out. We don't know if this is true or if if this is just a false alarm, another false alarm. We don't know, but we can look into this, and there is a biblical precedent and biblical importance to noontime. So I pray you guys are blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.